Good evening. Welcome to Rambling Geek. Can you see that on stream? Microphone's in the way. You all commented on t-shirts. I commented on t-shirts. I have a new t-shirt. I've been busy. We have a new theme. Currently, we have no chat. I think my microphone's working. I think music's working. It's Brett Miller IT. Hi. Hello, Brett Miller IT. How are you? Thank you for joining the stream this evening. It's warm. It's hot. I have no plan for the stream, but that's not unusual, to be honest with you. I just tend to turn the cameras on and see what happens. The bot is running. I have some potential devastating news about Vector. We have a new layout. We have a new potentially dangerous command for the chatbot. And I would like to talk about streaming and how I proceed going forward. Is that a butterfly, Copperbeardy? Welcome. Welcome. It's extremely warm here, again. I don't know if it's warm for Copperbeardy again, but it's warm for me right now. So, we have this scene, the chat scene, the TED Talk scene, Fairy Wings. My bad. Is the microphone music okay? So we have this scene. We have our almost traditional scene. Let's put the bar up. There goes the bar. We have the bar. The viewers count work. That's the first time I've seen that work. That is good. So there's only 3 of us here. Well, 4 including me. We've been streaming for approximately 11 minutes. Apparently. Yeah, it's about right. We have this scene. Oh, I don't know why it's got the 2 cameras like that. That's not right. Let's see if I can fix that. Oh. Do you know what you don't do? Do you know what you don't do when you mess with scenes? You don't change names of scenes on the stream deck because it breaks things. Well, that scene's totally broke. There you go. Oh well, you live and learn. You live and learn. But we have that scene. The idea being there'll be me there, and unless the camera's not working. Ah, the camera's not. That is the problem. The camera hasn't sparked up. Let's do that again. Is it gonna? No camera. Camera does not want to work. Wakey camera. No. Camera does not work. New office? No, it's the same office Electric Havoc. It's been revamped. And that is what's normally behind me when the green screen's not there. So obviously that needs to work. That's messed up because of the camera situation. Don't know why. Which we'll find out if we do. That turns that off. If we do this one. Are all 4 cameras working? You see, we have a dead camera. Ah. So you can see the green screen there on that view. So this camera, for whatever reason, does not want to light up. Why is that? Oh, I wonder whether I'm pulling too much power off this hub. Let's pull them out. See, I've got to get it working now. So many cameras! I know! So many cameras. More cameras than I know what to do with. You see, the only way I can light this up now is to go to it. Which is a blank scene for you guys. There we go. There we go. Hello, Frank. Hello. I'm just going through the new layout. Now we have that camera working. Now, has that fixed the other scene? Yes, there we go. So we now have me talking and whatever's going on here. And then I should be able to flip those. That's because I messed with them before. There we go. Now I can flip them. Like so. There we go. Flippy, flippy, floppy. Yay! Silly windows sometimes with drivers cam activation. I think what it was, Electric Havoc, is I had my headset plugged in, charging it. So I think maybe the little hub was getting too much power drawn over it. So the camera wouldn't power. That's my guess. I don't know. And we go back to that. Now, who wants to try typing in ping scene and 1, 2, or 3? Anyone? Anyone game for changing the theme? Changing the scene, not the theme. Oh heck! I've got a can of Sprite. Pink? No, not pink. Ping. Scene 2. Ping. Exclamation mark scene space 2. Let's see if it works. Because I've not tried it. Obviously I've tested it here. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I just mean the exclamation mark with the word scene. And then the number 2. There you go. You pick the one we're on. So let's pick 1. That's a point, so I'm going to have to say scene 2 or something, aren't I? There we go. So chat can change my scene in case I forget. That's my desktop, by the way. I've got nothing open. Let's open Visual Studio Code just so it's obvious. And for some reason it opens all the way over there. There we go. I don't know, is that useful? Scene 4. I'm not sure whether scene 4 is in there. I think I've only done 1, 2, and 3. There we go. It did go. Oh, heck. Back to scene 2. I don't know. Could get abused. It was just an idea. It was just a random idea. I'm loving the can disappearing. Invisible can. So wait, your other Windows green screen of what's behind the green screen? Yes. So what you're seeing here now, that's a picture, but I can lean over here and pick that up. It's empty, that's why it's invisible, right? Brilliant. It was just I thought I could get away. I mean, if you look carefully, you can tell. But for the purposes of this little stream. Excuse me. Oh heck, I'm getting myself all wrapped up in this cable. Incidentally, I'll actually show you this. Can someone switch me to the show and tell scene? Scene 3? Plan to do the same thing at home. Excellent. Yeah. Or shall I switch us? Oh, here we go. It's already gone. So, just decided to show you this. These are little magnetic holders. So you put a pad onto what you wanted to clip it on. So I've got it on the side of my desk. And then any cables that I need regularly, I can just clip on. So it just snaps on. Found them on Amazon. Really useful. So I just thought, because I've seen it and thought about it, I thought I'd share that with you. Because I really don't have a plan for the stream tonight. The way I got the... What's the for? Did you buy a new keyboard? No. Well, yes, I did. But it was only a £30 cheap rubbishy thing because the other keyboard wasn't great. I do need to buy a proper mechanical keyboard. But no, I do. For those who don't know, if we switch to you did, what keyboard did you get, Frank? Because now this is going to be interesting. Off we go. So, I do have a standing desk now. Thinking of where I could use them, I have several USB extensions mounted on the desk. Ah, well, to my left, I've just got a couple, and I just snap in there. Hey, Coda Beard. Weren't you here before? Or was that my imagination? A tofu 60%. You do realise I have to Google this now. Tofu 60%. And you're selling your other board. Robert Tables and Clarkio use the SteelSeries headset, and I got the same one. My camera's off. Oh, wow. The only problem with them is, as they're wireless and they're brilliant, they're really good. They're just a bit heavy, and they move on your head as you move around. Tofu, anyone? So I presume it's this one? Selling your... Bring that over here. Oh, that looks nice. Ooh. That does look nice. Ooh, I like the look of this Annie Pro. So, are the RGBs controllable by software? Or is it just cyclable? Just cycle through them? Backward, forward, single click, keyboard function match. Boy, it's warm. Oh, now look at this. Oh. I like that. Look at that one. And amazingly, it's available in the UK. Entity Adam, hello. Welcome to the stream, Entity Adam. Pleased to have you here. Does anyone make a keyboard without stupid, annoying LEDs all over it anymore? You can get them. You can get them. I got it from Kickstarter. How much is it? 1-2. That's not bad. 121's not bad. So, I think it said on this it was cherry. Oh, there you go. You can brown, blue, red. Logitech G613. That is a nice keyboard. And I presume you're also answering Copper Beard's question about without LEDs, RGB in. There you go. There you go, Copper Beardy. You're selling this one. What, you're selling this one? Anti-tam, no LEDs, 2-device wireless, it's very basic layout. I presume mechanical. I didn't look at it too closely then. And the disappearing can. Yes, it's mechanical. And the only thing that worries me about these keyboards is whether I would miss the numpad. Custom caps though, not easy to play. Oh, right, okay. Radial input down, Bluetooth, 2.4 USB-C, onboard memory, cloud software. What is NKRO? I don't know what that is. I'm going to tilt my head again, and every time I tilt my head, I feel like the earphone's going to fall off. Crazy. Doubt it. Mine has touchpad in place of the numpad, and I got used to it pretty quickly. Yeah, I do. I can see that because, fully enough, on a laptop, when I use a laptop, I don't miss a numpad. NKRO is apparently a feature that is praised by Jesus. What? Now I need to go and find out what it is. It doesn't even come up. Voila! So you won't miss it. There you go. Maybe not. See, this is tempting, but you know, I've just bought something. To this very day, I've just bought something. Which I didn't know was going to bring up on stream today or not. It's got the prayer highs and I don't know though. Let's have a look at it again. It's got the prayer hands on it, has it? Oh, I see. Isn't prayer more this? Isn't that more sort of jazz handsy? Hot, 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 hot. See, I went and got a custom t-shirt and no one can actually see what I've done. Enki rollover. There you go, you found it. Did you buy a stupid expensive... That was my sin this week. No, I didn't, Copper Beardy. What did you get? Did you get a, I'm guessing a NVIDIA 2080-ish Super? Frank, where are you in the world? Because I get the feeling you're trying to sell me a keyboard. '28 Ti! Heck! That is stupid expensive. Very nice though. Very nice. You're not. Because I can't remember where you are, if I'm honest. Oh, excuse me. This looks quite full. What's this one? You're in Canada. Heck. Yeah. The shipping from there is going to be. I just thought I'd check that link before showing it on stream. See, now this type of keyboard, I don't understand. I don't understand the round East Coast. I have a school friend who lives there. My last GPU had lasted almost 5 years, so hoping for the same again. Well, yes. I'm going to let you into the secret. I did not have a GPU until I started streaming. I relied on the onboard Intel card because I didn't game. However, now I've got it, I end up gaming with my boy. Because I can. The circular keys on these type of keyboards just don't appeal to me at all. £35. Oh, come on. Typewriters hell, yeah. You have many GPUs. Most of them have been donated to friends. So, I take it your game then, if you've gone to that expense. You'll be in Paris in fall. Oh, nice. I do like this though. Keyboard macro batch mouse function. I thought I got a text, but I didn't. And Zurich and Spring. Is that work related? Generously would have to supply my 2 times 1080s from my cold in hand. So you've got them, I'm going to say SLI, but is that NVIDIA's or is that AMD's? Off stream, check on YouTube. Sorry, this keyboard, it's really, alright, okay, will do. Coded beard, but my main rig is the one I use for my job, and so any perf improvements are offset with better work throughput. A slide, yeah, couldn't quite remember which way around it was. So because you got a fast GPU now, coded beard, it means you can code faster. SLI's NVIDIA, Crossfire's ATI. That's what I couldn't remember. I couldn't recall. So, in this new layout that I've done, I can run password audits much faster now. I've taken chat off stream at the moment. Do we miss it? Shall we have it back? What's the consensus on that? Just out of curiosity, I couldn't decide, so I thought I would ask. Stop. You're using Chrome for chat as it seems to be broken in Firefox. They had a problem earlier this week, didn't they, with chat? It blew up and didn't work. The only reason I like chat on screen is so I know when Twitch is failing miserable and no one can see me talk. Well, from the context of when I archive into YouTube, then nobody can actually tell the conversation because there's no context on YouTube. And because they don't stay on Twitch, you lose the context. C# Fritz is going to build a website with the text in and the video. So build his own sort of website with the chat on, excuse me. So I thought I liked that idea, so I could do that. Yeah. Because I started off with no chat, then I put chat on, and now I'm back with no chat again. So I could hide all the videos on my YouTube channel and stick them on a website and just host them off YouTube. Make them private links. Food for thought. Yeah, he does that because some were trolling, putting bad content in the chat. Yeah, well, because it's summer holidays, that was the other thing. I I've seen the consensus going around because it's summer holidays. The kids are off the board and they're just trolling streamers. So I figured, at least for the summer, I'll take it off for now. Oop, I just misclicked completely. So, the other thing that's missing from the new stream layout is there's no vector camera. So, no, oh, that's the wrong one. So normally I would have this camera view, which is Vector's view, which at the moment he's just sitting on the desk. If we just and show and tell. There he is. So he's just sitting on the desk there. And I don't know whether that's because his battery's died. Speaking of Vector, even, said the wrong name. Which standing desk did I get? I will tell you in a second. I'll just finish my thoughts on Vector. The community has noticed that the certificate for one of the servers that they use is ending on September the 9th, so he could die around about that time. The standing desk I got was from Amazon. I should just get you a link. I'll do that off stream. Yeah, his battery had died, he just woke up. Yeah, it was that one. So, okay. I need to reverse that stuff as soon as what? Sorry, Coda Bead, what were you referring to? So it was the frame and the top, which you can see here. It's just an IKEA top. Oh, reverse engineer. Right, okay. Here's a question then. I do want to reverse it. The problem I've got... You're blanking. Are you thinking of Wireshark? Because the problem I've got is Wireshark needs a adapter. It needs an adapter which can sniff the packets on wireless. Unless I'm approaching this in the wrong way. But to sniff wireless, I need the adapter, which I'm blanking on now. Wireshark Wi-Fi adapter sniffing, because I've tried to do it on the LAN. The little bot thing, Vector, would just route it through through a proxy. Educate me. How would that work? Hello, I made it. Sorry for my tardiness. It's okay, Chris. More than welcome. Had some Friday night chores. Oh no. There's no such thing as Friday night chores. Friday night chores can wait till Saturday or Sunday. And in typical fashion, I can't find what I found. Set up a PF sensor instance or similar on your network. Point Vector to that as its gateway. Okay. and then just look at pfSense's logs to see what it's talking to. Interesting. I mean, we could try and do this tonight. We have no plan for the stream. Chris Jones, also known as those you normally do on a Saturday or Sunday, but you're likely not to be home. Ah, fair enough. You work as ops, just messing with that. I do work in ops, and I have been messing a little bit. But everything I looked at, it said you needed a wireless adapter to do it properly. But you've got me thinking. Nah. Chris, you didn't see the new layout. You went here. Build one on stream. Whew. Build what on stream? That's the simplest way of doing it. I'm thinking. If I do this to this little fella, he's not going to let me do it. There we go. Vector, I think that was the problem I had. It wouldn't let me set the gateway, but then you can't. Well, I know you can, but I was going to go through it with you quickly. Chris, if you do ping scene space 1 through to 3, you can change the scenes. Do it on the Wi-Fi instead. Yeah. Woohoo! It worked. And then 2 will take you back to where we were. And scene 3 is show and tell, which is currently up here. There is a 4 with all cameras, but you can't get to it because I haven't put it in the chat bot. I don't know whether that's useful or not. It might be useful. It might be useful if I forget to change scenes, so someone like your good self could do it. Route all the Wi-Fi traffic through a proxy. Route all the Wi-Fi traffic through the proxy. No, Chris, it's just wide open at the moment. It's only scenes 1 through to 3, and there's no cooldown on it, and I'm probably going to lock it down to mods. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I'm just, where am I getting the proxy from? What do I use as a proxy? I don't know of any software that I could use. Do you have any suggestions for that? Or are we talking pfSense will be a proxy and download pfSense? I've heard of pfSense. Make one in the VM, yeah. I've heard of pfSense, but I've not actually used it. Are we doing this then? Should we try this? Heck, I'm hot. New VM. I presume pfSense is Linux. It's the easiest one to set up, still not simple. Yeah, it is. We'll do generation 1. We'll finish that. I'll go and download the latest version of Ubuntu. Download. Oh. Copperbeard is directed us down this route for the stream, which is absolutely fine. That was your original point. But you can attach Wireshark to it without custom hardware. That was it. Okay. I just want to download it, please. You got my attention, Chris. Light Apollo. Thank you for the bits, Light Apollo. There was a quick setup high with a... Is there? Is that in there, is there? A quick rate. Marketing departments are scum. Indeed. Oh yeah, look at that. Excellent. I'm having internet problems as well. So currently my internet is half the speed that it normally is. Normally I get 80 meg. It's dropped down to 44. And my upload is normally 20 meg, and it's dropped down to... it's vector-say, Frank. Yeah, so I need to get my internet sorted out. I forgot about the quick thing, Chris. Oh, didn't work. He's on charge. Try it again, Chris. See if he works. I'll be back. He's just said it. Heck. He said that. Your internet did it. It was my pfSense proxy causing it. Yeah, I've upgraded my router firmware version. I've turned it off for a period of time. I have spoken to them and they said it's below what BT should be saying it should be getting. I just need to grab another router first and test it on another router and see where I'm at. Brett Miller, good evening. Oops, typo. Vector joke. Have I tried it on my phone? Tried pfSense? Sorry, Wireshark on my phone? What are we referring to? Oh. Well, there's nothing in between me and wireless is generally a little bit not great anyway, isn't it? What's it called? Speed test. I mean, I'm downloading at the moment and streaming, so it's not going to be a... It's fine. Well, I can see the router's reporting 44 meg now. And it's saying attainable should be... well, it says 90. Can I show you that without doxing myself? Let's have a look. Does this have any... I'll take a screenshot of this. And then I can show you this. Oh, that's small. How do I zoom? I can't zoom. Control wheelie? No. Heck. Oh, that's bad. There's no... Yeah, I can show you this, I think. So basically, I'm getting 44 down, 10 up. And it says attainable rate. Oh, it's dropped a little bit, but it's 88.23, which is what I used to get. No, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah. More bits. Thank you very much for the bitties. Splashing the bits out there, Thomas. And it's heck of your new. It is my new favourite word. It's Robert Table's fault. It's all Robert Table's fault. If we go to show and tell. Hey, I picked the wrong scene. I feel really silly for not realising this before. But the Stream Deck can do animated GIFs. So you can see that I'm live. I did not know that was a thing. I discovered it by accident the other day. So there's that. So now I want to make them all flashy and do stuff when I'm on that scene or whatever. It's not a word. It's not just a word like Apollo. It's a whole way of life on Twitch. Heck. Indeed, it is. FYI, Chris, Light Apollo is my nephew. You can do RGB wheel on it. Exactly, Chris. You can do all sorts. I did not realise this. I'm on the wrong scene. Pink scene. I don't know which one it is. 1. Huh? You thought it was, Chris. I've lost context now. Oh, you thought it was on scene 1? No, this is scene... I don't know what scene this is. This is scene 2. Tell you what. I can just press the magic button. There you go. And we're back to this. While we just wait for Ubuntu to download it. Oh, your nephew. Oh. Oh, my word. It's so hard to keep up with chat sometimes. Mike Jolly, been here but in major lurk mode. Don't mind me, carry on. Mike, you can really troll me if you want. You can do a ping scene 1 through to 3 and change my scenes if you really want to troll me, which I know you like that kind of thing. Heck. Bug? What, because it's uppercase? Well, you kind of like shouted that at me, didn't you? It's like, oh, just really slow. What is it, Thomas? You've just bought some bits and you can't help but spend them? Or is it a case of, you know, you get them back off me? So like, Thomas, you like the fake background? That's a picture on the green screen. Because I can still pick things up over here. And it looks perfectly normal. What's Chris linking videos to?
Hi, I'm Steggy from Elgato Gaming, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to make your Elgato Stream Deck RGB.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
When we announced our partnership,
while you're waiting, indeed.
A lot of people commented on the Stream Deck used in our announcement video, as well as a couple following tweets. A lot of you weren't sure whether this was a hidden feature, a Photoshop, or what. Well, making your Stream Deck RGB is a real thing. And
you don't want them back and you notice green screen.
If you check in the video description,
see, I feel really dumb for not realizing this sooner.
For this RGB profile. It's got 5 GIFs total, so you'll use these 5 GIFs for each row you make icons for. Now, to add icons so you can still label which keys do what, there's a second link in the video description that links you to a library of PNG icons for Stream Deck. These are images with a transparent
I don't mind putting the work
background,
into
which
it
makes
because
them super easy to
it'll be
Photoshop
nice
into
to have a
images,
visual,
including these
like the
GIFs.
live
You can also use other images
is flashing
found
at
on
me
the
now.
internet, like flaticon.com or Google.
Uh,
Now to put everything together,
like-
you'll need an image editor. For this video,
Ooh,
I'll be using
like the
Adobe
live's
Photoshop.
flashing now.
To start, simply drag and drop one of the GIFs from the
It's
GIF file
just
onto
a
your
visual,
Photoshop canvas, and it'll create a new
It's a
document.
visual indicator.
Now that I have GIF number 1 added here,
Picture on
I
the
wanna
green
add the
screen.
foreground
Yes,
icon.
it's a
You
picture
can
on the
do
green
this just
screen.
by dragging and
So if
dropping.
I go to this one,
When you do this, you can resize the icon.
let's
to
pause
fit
him a sec. So that's the green screen. They're the 4 cameras I've got dotted around the room. And then when I go back to this one, Mike Jolly's done this, C Sharp Fritz has done this. This is not, I've stole it. So it's just a picture. So I moved out of the way, took a picture with my main camera, and then put that on. And that's it. I mean, you can tell because you can see the boards here and the top of the green screen there. So if I actually take this down, ta-da! Magic. Magic. Oh, I see all this talk of keyboard. I went and bought a new. Oh! Which one did you go for, Copper Beardy? Magic shenanigans, indeed. Hey, Ubuntu's downloaded and whatnot. Off we go again. Yeah, did it? Oh man, I hate it when you go to a different screen. Close that a sec. Too many windows open. Oh. Oh. Is this what you're going for? What's this? What's this? Let's maximize. Chris, have you got your keyboard yet? Rowcat Titan switches. Not yet. There was another update though, but before that. Oh, you clipped it. Worst magic trick. That's why you went quiet, because you were... Oh, man. Da-da. Worst magic trick. Now you see it. Now you see it. Heck. Wow. Oh. Magnetic wrist rest is that? Keys are stuck on the board, so easy to get rid of dog hair. Or not stuck on the board. The Rowcat Falcon. It's a pretty cool name. Durable design. So is E-key... See, for some reason I really care. That's a bit much for a keyboard, isn't it? It is a bit, isn't it? I mean, I shouldn't care about the RGB, but I do. I know that's bad, but there you go. The video is, yeah. I won't buy another one for several years. I mean, I've never bought a mechanical keyboard, which is part of the reason why I've hesitated on one. SteelSeries have one, which is I'm pretty sure I bring this up every single time. we talk about keyboards. So SteelSeries has got this one. And the switch is magnetic, which means you can adjust the force through software. So you can tune it to exactly what you like. I don't know how good it is. I don't know how bad it is. But it's £200, so it's a bit of a risk. Chris Jones is Keytron. I've got to log in, Chris, which I can't because I'm not a backer. I don't think. Let's get back into here. UK. Continue. I've not used Ubuntu for a little while. Yes, I'm in London. My name is should we have our geek instead? Pick a rubbish password because you know that's secure. Log in automatically because that's even more secure. My Razer Deathstalker Ultimate was over £300 when I bought. Heck! But to be fair, it has lasted longer than any keyboard I've owned before. So you've got a new GPU, a new keyboard. Did you buy a new monitor recently? Or am I misremembering that? So slowly you're replacing your whole setup. Chris, are you still there? I may be... Why are we building a VM? Hi, Brett. We are building a VM because Copperbeard has suggested we should try and probe Vector's yes, you are here. Probe Vector and try and figure out what he's talking to because it looks like the certificate for him is going to expire soon, at which point he'll die. So we need to see what servers he's pointing to and try and figure out what commands he's issuing and all that kind of good stuff. So this is CodeBeardy's way of suggesting of an easy way of doing it. That didn't quite come out right correctly. It's hot. That's what I'm blaming it on. Keyboard is new. I had it for 5+ years. Do you need your sword? No, you don't. Well, you might want to stab me with it. No trolling that I've seen to date. And no new monitors, but yes, in general, my rig is stupidly expensive. Yeah, well, this PC is a Core i5-8600, I think it is the processor from memory. It's a 6-core without hyperthreading, which was a mistake. I didn't realise they came without hyperthreading these days. 8400, sorry, 2.8, and this has struggled streaming, which is a disappointment because I only got it last year. So I did find myself looking at processors the other night. Chris, the reason why I wanted you is I've gone and done something a little bit silly. You see me post something on Twitter about a week or two ago. I'll let you guess what I've got on board. Did you know you can do win, pause, break? Yes, I have used that before, but only when I found it out and then completely forgot about it. Win plus pause break. Brings that up, yeah. Yeah, there's so many useful Windows shortcuts, I just don't remember them all. RGeek. Let's go into RDP mode. And then a silly password. Windows L. Windows L. Reconnect. Heck. Thanks for that troll, Chris. CodeBeardy have two main rigs, server and gaming rig, both of which contain the top of the range Xeon 7. Sorry, that's okay. I just wasn't thinking. I just did it without thinking. My bad. See, I trusted you too much, Chris. You see. And Windows Hello let me down there. It didn't log me straight back in. Geek. Wow. I take it this doesn't work. Whatever I'm trying to do there. That's the wrong one. Connect. Oh, just log in. Do you have face recognition? Was that or you only said? I've got the Brio camera. So it's nice to say there's dual Xeons in my server cost more than most people would spend on computers. Yes, I can imagine. I can imagine. Why do you need a server? Is this historical? Ah, so that can do it. Yes, Chris, it can. I mean, in this day and age, is not everything in the cloud. I can't type. Oh, geek. This is not going to work again, though, is it? Surely. Oh, this is pants. There we go. Skip. Next. Next. Oh, Visual Studio Code. Woo. Next. I'm an architect. I have to model massive systems at home when I'm designing. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's cool. I just assumed you were a coder, or are you a coder as well? Pesky summer holidays prevented me from getting any time to play with the new camera's green screen, aside from a quick 5 minutes testing. Yeah, and you've had a bit of a rough time anyway, generally speaking, based on what you've put on Twitter. Yes, the cloud exists and we use it for all production workloads, but there's nothing that can beat local debug times. Ah, fair point. Yes, fair point. A systems architect, he weens Wayne. You buffoon. You buffoon. Technically, you're qualified as a developer, but never actually been a developer. Can I not install pfSense with like apt-get or something? I assume there would be an apt-get for this. I need training. I need lots of training. Too many tweets. How far do I need to go back? I'm purposely being vague because I don't know whether I want to talk about it too much on stream. I might do a surprise stream next week. I think you did. I think it was you who commented on it. So why would you want it in as a? Oh, I think I remember. Pretty sure there was an after way of installing it, though it's been many since I built my proxy. Build your own. Yada yada, yada yada. Download. I mean, we could just download it inside the VM, but doesn't seem right on Linux somehow. This is, see, normally when I install Linux, I don't bother with any GUI. I just do command line. Yeah, whatever. So all this is new to me. Autotech work really sucks, to be honest. Really? Is there any reasons for that, or is it just generally no fun? Or is it just more frustrating trying to get people to follow the path, so to speak? Why didn't terminal open? Terminal open. I think you can from memory do a Control-Alt-1 to get TTO. Well, I've clicked it twice now, and from what I can see, it hasn't opened. Yeah, basically just writing the new system and proving it's better than through obvious matrix. Conference calls and docs held based on some of our artifacts. Yeah. Maybe these updates are slowing things down. I'm not a Linux guy really, at all. So graduated with CS degree 3 years ago, still not found work. My situation is awkward and I'm nearly completed my MSc at CS. Wow, that's rough. Not finding any work. What's this? Go away. Go away. Yes, quick configuration, I don't care. We've generally got dev roles going and we're looking for .NET cores at the moment. No one wants to take on a fully remote intern. Fun, fun, fun. In the sun. Why won't terminal load? Is it because it's doing these silly updates? God damn it. Oh, no, maybe, possibly, who knows? Linux doesn't deal well with you interrupting stuff like Windows will. Well, heck. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've been winging it for 20 years and still going strong. With transparent cans, which is now empty. Does not want to open that terminal. I'm waiting patiently, trying to sit back and let it do its thing. Chug, chug, chug. I am going to take a quick break and a bio break and grab a drink at the same time. I will be back in no more than 5 minutes. You can't affect the mic though. I was a bit confused when I walked back in. So I have to say, if you're on that scene, don't let the scene change, or just disable it completely. You run a command. You run a command on Windows that says to delete Windows or something, and it will fail as it's in use. Linux will just delete it. If you have permission cause, that's what you ask for. If you have permission, because that's what you. I'm with you. Chris, you're trolling me loads tonight. Lol. The look on my face was pure confusion. It was like, did I leave it like that? And then realise what happened. So, Coded Beard, do we think the terminal's not open because it's doing these updates then? Chris had a friend that changed mod the entire file system after I just set up a web server home a few years ago, not giving him access again. Lol. Windows, are you sure you want to shoot yourself in the face? Linux, yes sir, you asked to shoot yourself in the face. Ah. Well, there you go. So that's just rebooted, or has it gone to power saving mode? We're on the wrong scene here. We want to be on this one. That's quite funny. You mean this one? You know, with great power comes great responsibility. Chris, what's your thoughts on chat on stream or not? Should we have it down here? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Oh, Chris, the bit you did miss is I can switch these quite easily now. It didn't work before because one of the cameras were off. So I can switch those. Your sprite helping the green screen out of what? Or what? I know, yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? The can disappears. Isn't that cool, Thomas? Code of Beard, this is a great example of badly thought out. I knew the risks. I thought the risks, but I trusted my chat. Apparently, I shouldn't have. Now, with great power comes ability to troll and annoy. It's all part of the fun. Fool! I am a fool. You are a fool. You know, Clarky's got the, I suspect you did, but I shouldn't have. I mean, the way it works is pretty hacky. Ever warned him on Twitter? Have you worked out what I bought, Chris? I can't remember whether you said you did or not. Oh, Chris is loving this. I could stop it very easily. Just put it behind a paywall or... Oh, you think so? So it's not coming until Monday, so there might be a pop-up stream on Monday. I'm talking in riddles here. It's not right. Right, so did it crash? I don't know. I was trusting it did. I didn't think it crashed. I thought it was stable. Doesn't look crashed. No such file directory. Right. Give it a kick and we'll try terminal because I don't really care about the update at this point. Lol, no, all software crashes. I know. I was being facetious. It was something that was previously in the house. Yes, not that one though, it's a different model. But yes, you've nailed it. In that case, you know what it is. I've commissioned some more, or some better, I should say, subscriber badges. So hopefully, should have those for next stream. Ram the Geek has bought some body paint. It's a great way to gauge people who have no idea what they are talking about. What software that crashes or doesn't crash, so to speak. Oh, I know all software crashes. I work with it every day. Hey! Cool, blimey, that was hard work. I still don't know if there's an app get for PF Sense, do I? See, it doesn't mention it at all, does it? Nope. Is it just PF Sense? I don't know. Download. Oh, so we just have to download it by the looks of it. Let's try it in Firefox then. Linux crashes all the bloody time, as does macOS. macOS definitely crashes. Although people wonder, even people ring up and say, "Oh, my PC is acting up and it's been up for 6 months. They've never restarted it," and you're like, "Really?" If you're running at scale, you quickly realise most software sucks. Paraphrasing. I don't know. I don't care. Yeah. Go. All 64 bits AMD, I guess. Oh, come on. Why is it not downloading? Running power plants is really fun. Well, they should not be connected to any public network at all, in any sense of that, in my opinion. I'm having no luck with this. Very easy task of downloading some bloody software. I don't want to subscribe, I just want to download it. CD image, thank you. When did that click off? Unfortunately, it's not up to the people. I mean, if there's any justification not to connect something to any kind of public network, it's that. But yeah. You see, I think it's coincidental that my house finally gets fibre to the premises from BT. And 2 weeks after me finding this out, my internet halves. I feel like there's a conspiracy to get me to go and buy fibre to the premises. However, looking at the BT packages, I am really disappointed that you can't get symmetrical upload. Or, symmetric download upload. It only seems to be capped at 50 meg, I think it was. Which I found quite annoying, to say the least. Except when people who wrote the software that runs the plant system and internet access and the budget holder agrees. But what justification is there? Oh, we could be able to see the status of the power plant from afar, from home. I mean, really? Show the files. Did I just... Oh, I did, didn't I? Shoot. Wowzers. Hey, look at that, I mounted it twice, aren't I clever? hang on a minute. How does this work? I thought this was something we installed. Does it boot? So I could have just downloaded it on PC and then boot the ISO. Have we gone down a garden path here? I feel like we've gone down a garden path. So if I just download this here and then I can just boot off it. That would have been so much quicker. Heck. Lots of heck. LOL. Copper Beardy, RIP 22. Thanks for the cheer there, much appreciated, Copper Beardy. Viable clan member. Hi. What am I doing with pfSense? We're trying to use it as a proxy to see what a device on a wireless network's up to. Thank you for joining the stream. Chris, we kind of know, and yes, it was Coded Beard, not Copper Beardy. There's no terminals in sight, so I can't help here. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling similar myself, and I think this was a complete... In fact, Chris, it was your fault we did this.
I hope the two of you are not concerned about this.
Chris, too many beards. I know. Shh. Get blame. It looks like you've installed the consumer version of Unbuzz. Now, Coded Beard. I was going to download it, and Chris said use the built-in Hyper-V feature, which I did, and it brought this horrible GUI thing up, and it freaked me out, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. And then we downloaded it, and then I discovered it looks like a bootable Linux disk. So now we're downloading it again, and yeah, this is how this stream's going. I mean, in all fairness, how is an unplanned stream going to go? Speaking of which, I want to plan my streams better. Or I should. We did. It was my fault. Sorry. No, it's fine, Chris. Just winding you up. I typed Windows in. It's not Windows. Yeah, we can store it there. Generation 1. Give it a bit more memory than that. Give it 2. Default switch. Yeah. ISO. Image. Browse. There it is. No, it's not. Where's it put it? Well, that's just weird. What? It's there. Oh, it's bloody in a zip, isn't it? God damn it. God damn it. I'm such an idiot at times. Oh, I can. Shall I blow that away then? Oh, go back. Gen 2, pfSense, browse. It should now be there, which it is. Great. Next. Go. Hack. So many windows open. Close these down. Didn't want any of those. I can go back over there where it belongs. Right, start. Connect. I've lost chat. So it isn't until I put... oh man. So need to install pfSense needs no OS to run. Use apt. You can use gen. Okay. Oh, I have an Ubuntu here, but I don't know what it is. So to save time, I'm just going to wing it. Oh, that's failing now as well. This is not going well. This is not going well. No, 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 no. Spell that wrong, but whatever. Bam, bam. It's incredibly warm tonight. No, it was really weird because it looked like it was a Linux layout on the ISO. Very strange. Very strange. Very confused. Oh, I'm running out of data and everything. No. Chug chug. Do it. Go faster. Oops. Yeah. I mean, it's my own fault for not reading the docs because I was trying to do it quick, but I didn't think it was going to be hard. Not this blinking hard, anyway. You can't remove your own messages. What? Apparently, nor can I. What the heck? What sort of module? Yeah. So I click you, I go to I can block, I can report, yeah, I can whisper. I can ban you, I can unmod you. I can't delete your messages though. That's random. Yeah, so, hang on. So that's what I thought it was going to be, a live CD, but it didn't boot. So is it... Did it not boot because... Let's turn this off a sec. Let's delete it. Let's do... No, don't do quick create. Keep clicking that by mistake. Let's do this. Call it test for now. Do Gen 1. Default switch. Test. PF sense release. So, are we saying that this should now boot? Oh, I'm thinking it should now boot. There you go! We have something happening. That's zoom level 200% apparently. Wow. The music and the epicness of this stream. All my streams are epic. To be honest, because I was guessing, it just seemed like the mounted image looked like a typical... Yes, exactly, that's what I thought when I mounted it in within Linux. No one should listen to me at this time on Friday, so I had to double check. That's reassuring. Install. The system console driver to the US. I don't really care, I just want English. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Epic stream reading. What's this one now, Chris? I go to... I can block, I can report, yeah, I can whisper. Lol. Now I look at this and this just takes me back to the early DOS 622 days. Oh, those were the days. You know, remember double space? Whatever it was called. Disk compression. Yeah, to get 16 floppy disks. I've been exceedingly drunk on most of your streams. I look. Oh, I'm not in there. I'm in the wrong window. That's reassuring. Coded beard. Exceedingly drunk. That's amazing. Well, I'm glad to be your entertainment while you get peed. I won't actually say you. Oh, it's a... Yeah, well, it's a mature channel. Beer, 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 beer. Beer, 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 beer. Lots of beer. I'm guessing... Why? Oh, it's booted off the blinking thing again, hasn't it? Shall I take that out? Dink. Dink. Take all the time in the world to think about taking an image out. You're my entertainment when I return from the pub usually. Ah. What time do you go to the pub? Just, if you're returning from the pub when I'm on. Oh, usually. Ah, so tonight you haven't gone to the pub. That's out, that's out. Ah, that's better. I was about to say the photo of the overlay wasn't readable, but I was on auto quality. Better now, I've switched to 1080. Ah, yes. So do you have any thoughts on the UI layout, Chris? Or do we like, do we dislike? I will not be offended. Chris! Chris! Look what's over there! You don't need to do uptime! It's on screen all the time! My shift finishes at 4, so I do get a slight head start. I was... Oh! Is it in sync? Yeah, pretty much. Doing it again when it ticks over to 145. What is this doing now? Yay, login. What's the login? Oh dear. What the heck? This is crazy. So, I thought it installed it on the... Wow. Linux, it just works. He was asleep. I think he's about to wake up. There you go. He's woke up. You can change scenes if you like, Chris, to show him. Oop. Here we go. Which scene? It's show and tell, so scene 3. Kill it, clearly, but yeah, I agree. I was trying to kill it, it won't let me kill it though. Shut down. Shut down. Power off. Can't power off. Stop. Turn off. Can't turn off. And of course I can't reboot my PC, because that wouldn't be good. No, it's not homemade. No. That's Anki. It's still a process. Anki.com, which recently went bust. Look at this. See, this CPU can't cope with what I'm doing. You're about to be super impressed. Leave that alone. Look at that. See? This CPU can't cope. The servers are still running, Chris. You may have missed. Someone's noticed that a certificate's going to expire on one of the servers. I don't know whether it's relevant or not. But the certificate's going to expire, and the date on the certificate is, I think, 9th of September. So he could die around about that time, which is what started this exercise off. I blame the heat. Stop the service. Well, I decided to come here to... There you go, it stopped. Right, okay. Well, how... What the heck? I thought it was Hyper-V. Name, Hyper-V. Hyper-V host compute service. Official, okay, what we're doing here, we are struggling big time with Hyper-V. Kind of my own fault really. I should have read the docs rather than just steaming in. But I don't like reading on stream. There we go. Hyper-V's dead. See, how can that line up? Nothing started. I've learned to swim later. Well, as far as I'm concerned, that should be dead. Okay, let's see what is running. I think it's recovering itself. This is why you need to promise a VMS killer. But I'll get wet, I'll enter it. Canoe kayak to kind of force me to learn swim. If I swim, if I roll failed. I've never had this happen before, ever. But you know, there's always the first time, I guess. What about? I have no idea whether this will make any difference at all. Really? Ouch. Turn off. Force. I did that. It could not do it. Yeah, I agree. Coda beard. Force. I don't think that's going to work somehow. This is one of those situations, you know, a reboot will fix it. Grr. Kill VM Hyper-V. How to stop a hung. Well, they always say whatever you're doing, you're always learning something. VMWP, apparently. If the stream suddenly goes offline, you know I've crashed my PC. To force stop, yeah, to do it. Get the GUID. Get the GUID. Find the GUID. Username. Lol. It's the one using all your cores. That one. Oh! 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 I think it's just respawning it again when I try and kill it. What a pain in the bum. Now it's dead completely. Okay, I'm gonna do it. No, I think it's recovering itself, trying to respawn. I'm gonna reboot. Which I don't think I've ever done midstream before. We could try that. I mean, I'm literally trying to avoid a reboot. Hyper-V host compute running. Running. I mean, these are all set to manual trigger start, most of them. As far as it's concerned, it's not running. Is there a PowerShell to restart Hyper-V and whatever it needs, whatever services it needs? Restart VM, start VM. So there's a restart, apparently. SCVM host. SCVM host, SCVM host. Restart. Shall I go for the big reboot? Oh, right, okay. So switch to mobile, you mean? Twitch. Oh, wasn't it code appeared? I'll just reboot because I'm pretty sure that'll fix it. So off we go. Yeah, and we're back. Is everyone still here? Am I on my own? Was this a waste of time? Did it work? Loading VMs. It's still running. I'm not on my own. Yay! Thanks, Chris. Yay! It's let it set it off. Wow. That wasn't too long, was it? About a minute? Is that using one of your cores, though? So that's a plus. Yeah, that's definitely a plus. The music didn't reload. Why didn't the music reload? Why didn't the music reload? Why didn't the music reload? There we go. What should we have? Should we have some epic? Let's see how bad this is. It's now merging the disc for some reason. Right, why that's... I'm going to run out of disk space probably. Oh, I didn't run out of disk space today. Is that what happened? Maybe I need to buy a new 1TB SSD. I've no idea where all that's gone. That is for a job off stream. Backup test. No, that can be deleted. That was a test. Yes, it does, and I don't like it by default. I tend to turn it off. Yeah, I do. I've moved more around. Stuff I want to keep, I put on my spindle if I want it back, and then I copy it back normally. And then I like things on the SSD just because I'm a poor SSD. Yeah, so you can revert. Yeah, we use Hyper-V predominantly in work for some of our customers, and we use it with Microsoft SysOps VMM. You may not believe it, but I have passed a Hyper-V Microsoft exam. Right, let's just delete that shitstorm. None now. This board's got 2 slots, and I'm using both. I've got a 256 in there and a 512. I think if I bought another one, I'd get a 1 terabyte and move the 512 over to the OS disk. I need more storage, lots more. Yeah, I need to tidy up as well. And there's a couple of games on there recently. And I never spec this to put games on, but it's happened anyway. Right, so are we saying, my understanding, let's slow down a little bit. If I kick this off, do that, install. That's so weird. Yeah, the PCI boards. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I must already have one of those, I'm guessing. Let's go delete it. Just to save any confusion. Okay. Yeah. I could get one of those expansion boards, you're right. But I don't like lots of drives. If I can help it. Right, so I am now going to boot this. Creative re-engineering. I am now going to connect to it. You had loads of massive checkpoint fails. Yeah, I know. Hence, that's why I said I need to tidy up. It's because I had a whole lab running on here of Windows servers and AD and DFS and a cluster. I was testing something and I've not cleaned it all up and deleted it. So install. I assume that's good. Right, okay. We'll just go with that. Auto. So I assume that's actually building, or writing to the disk, I should say. No, the VMS, if you're referring to the number of machines I've got in here, is I was slowly going through deciding what I wanted to do with it all, and then I got busy and didn't finish the job. It is it's on the to-do list, shall we say. Right, I'm going to say no. I'm going to go to shell. Do we think I'm okay taking the CD out at this point. Yeah, no, it's because I've deleted. Yeah, I know. It's a mess. I know. You're right. I need to sort it out. It's because I copied a bunch from the other disc to one disc to free up from some space. I was going to copy them back. Yeah, I would say so too. But it was at this point before I seemed to get really upset. Okay, we have no disc. And there we go again. This is exactly what happened before. Oh, it reset this time. Auto in. Is it actually going to work this time? This looks normal. There you go. I mean, I've never used pfSense. As I say, I've heard of it, but never actually used it. Do VLANs need to be set up first? If VLANs is not used or only optional interfaces, it's typical to say no here. We don't need VLANs for this, do we? I would say, for what we're doing. Seems like an overly complicated setup if we do. I'm saying no. If the name to the interface is not known, auto-detect can be used to auto-detect. Please disconnect all interfaces before pressing A. Enter the one. We've only got one nick. Need to turn it off. Need to turn it off. We'll just do that. See what it does. No. Connect the wireless face now. Make sure the link's up. Press enter. No link detected. Change it to external links, then it'll get. I think we're good. I think we're good. Need to turn it off and put another nick in it. So we've got a WAN and a LAN. Or not. So it's grabbed a DHCP6 address and DHCP4. Log out, assign, set interfaces, reset, restart, PF top. You could do it this way though, it's more complex than just using 2 nicks. Yeah, I was going to put another nick in. I was going to shut it down, do another nick. Reboot, reset. Is there no shutdown on this? Restart, enable. Halt system, 6. Does that shut it down? Will shut down, yes. PF sense is shutting down. How's it? Yeah. Already initiated. The stream delay is a bit funny sometimes on chat. There we go. Okay. I have no idea why this whole exercise has been so hard. Okay, that. Oh yeah. I haven't restarted the bot since the reboot. More to the point, why isn't the overlays loaded? There we go. Thanks, Chris. Thank you. Should we get the bot going again? Well, that was a silly thing to do. Need to go up a folder and then do that. That one. Yeah, the uptime's been pulled from stream elements. That's why that's happened. Oops. Oh, man. Why can't you type? What's going on? Stream. And then what do we want now? We want J5 port. J5 port. J5 port. And .NET run. And that should be that. Woohoo! Vector is alive. Vector is alive. There you go. Wow, something worked within less than 10 minutes. Who knew? Okay. Excellent. LOL. Coded beard. What? I assume I want the default switch, or sorry, the second network adapter to be internal. Can't rename it. That's annoying. So default is internal, Docker's Docker. That's external. Yeah. Coded beer, don't let me get in the way of you and your beer. Go and get another beer, then come back and tell us the answer. We shall wait patiently. Whatever my Wi-Fi can point to. See, this is going to be awkward. Because the WAN is currently coming off. So there's the WAN want to be internal, and the LAN, if you say, want to be pointing to the Wi-Fi. Yeah. So, yeah, WAN is normally your public IP address, isn't it? But in this scenario, I haven't got one. So I would have to make one up. Because it's a virtual machine. Am I making sense? Or am I overthinking it? And you want to route the Wi-Fi to your PFNs. Wow. How are you going to route the Wi-Fi to the PFSense? So you can just... Yeah, in 192, so 1968. Yeah. I'm not seeing the full picture, unfortunately. Do 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 do. I put my Wi-Fi and other stuff on one night. So mine's really basic. I've got it set up really basic. So so the LAN and the Wi-Fi are all on the same subnet. Only the routers are. So yeah. So currently I have the router. Wow, what a cloud. WAN. That's a cloud. This is 192. Hang on. 192. 192.168. 1.xx. Oh man. Like that. I just fake it through IP ranges. Yeah, so you're splitting the subnet up then? And then we've got... Sorry, I'm trying to understand how you're doing this. Don't need to do that though. I can type. I keep forgetting I can type. PF sense here, and then it's got its own. Done it again, haven't I? It's got its own WAN and its own LAN, like so. So currently, the WAN has picked up an IP address off here. Yeah, so PFSense has an IP address on range, which is labeled as WAN. Yes, that's what I've got. My question is, on the PFSense side of things, what do we set the LAN as? And how do we route the wireless to it? That's the... Add another NIC on the 192.168.3.range, so that is labeled as LAN. Okay, let's do that then. Let's do it step by step. You've got me intrigued. Assign interfaces, I assume. Right, so Hyper-V HN1 is down, which is right. Is it plugged in? Oh, so it's seeing it down because it's internal, isn't it? And there's no DHCP on the other side of it. Yeah, okay, I think I'm kind of with what you're doing. Say no to that. We are doing HM1. Enter the LAN interface name or A for auto detection. HN0. The interface will be assigned as follows: WAN HN1, LAN HN0. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so it says done. A or nothing to finish. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I'm sort of thinking. This is not the way to do it, but I see what you're doing. You're just hacking it, basically. Although at this point, I'm stuck in a weird... So it looks like both nicks came up then. I need to assign an IP address / subnet to the second nick, or the LAN nick on the pfSense, which I have not done yet. All buffers synced. Reboot. There you go. That's what I wanted. So I flipped them round because the WAN didn't get an IP address. So I think when I configured the LAN, I inadvertently flipped it around. So I flipped it around in Hyper-V to get them the correct way around. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so set interface IP address 2. We want to set the LAN one. Wow, that didn't work. No. 192.168.3.254. Say. I presume a 24-bit mask's okay. For a WAN. Press enter for none. Haven't got one. Do you want to enable DHCP server on the LAN? No. Do you want to revert to HTTP as the vocal configuration protocol? I don't know. You can now access web configuration by opening the... Oh, okay, cool. So we should be able to now... not that. That. Do 192.168. Oh no, that won't work. There's nothing on that LAN on this PC. I don't think it'll work. No. What am I thinking? How can I get to that? Because that's on internal, isn't it? Bum, 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 bum. No, it won't work with it because that's not connected. Hmm. Copper beard, copper coated beard rather. I'm not sure if you're there. I'm trying to understand how you're going to get from, because this is on internal on the Hyper-V. I'm trying to work out how we do this. The default switch doesn't actually go anywhere. No, it doesn't. This is what I was trying to sort of say before. Because this is on an internal LAN in Hyper-V. So it sounds like to me, you've got, or what you're suggesting, I should say, is, yeah. So the only way I can get this to work is to have another physical connector in my PC and put that on another subnet on my switch. Connect that to the second LAN on pfSense, and then I might be able to do it that way. If you follow what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Okay. So I'd have to VLAN that off on my router. Or no, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. The wireless would have to be on the same. Or. So okay, I'm thinking out loud here. So this is my router. That's the WAN side. No VLAN, just separate ports. Yeah. I changed my mind on that as I was thinking it through. That's the router, and then we've got my PC. That's one NIC. That's two NICs. Hyper-V. One NIC, two NICs, and then on here I have wireless on 192.4xx, and then we have oh, that'd be cool if I can do that. I don't even know I've got it. Stream. No, that's the wrong one. Yeah, you get where I'm going, don't you? I was going to try and find the image of Vector, but I haven't got one. We'll put a V for Vector. Vector there, on wireless, connected to 192, whatever, X. It's going to be 4, isn't it, or 3, doesn't really matter. And because it's going through the proxy and back up, yeah, it'll go this way, wouldn't it? I've got that wrong. It'll go sort of like that. Like that. That makes sense on my really rough diagram. Yeah, then you can attach Wireshark to the proxy NIC. Yeah, on the PC. Yeah, so Wireshark basically shoot doing that. Okay. I have 2 network ports in my office. I have a USB adapter, network adapter, for the second NIC for my PC. We can configure the Draytech router. We have a second LAN already set up. LAN 2. Looks like it's on port 6. Lol. Okay, do it on stream. Though I'm pretty sure this won't end well. Okay. I'll be right back then. I'll go and get the necessary bits and bobs. I'll be as quick as I can. Chris, if you're still there, I've killed the bot so you can't change the scene. LOL. I'm alive. Confused, but alive. Oh. It's not the weather to be running up and downstairs in, is it? Okay, so I thought my ports were labelled wrong, but they're not. Proof of life, indeed. So on the USB, we should be getting a right. Heck. Thought you were the pub. Lol. Hey, Agent Coder. Thanks for joining us. Right, so I'm not getting a full address. And I don't know why. I have verified it's in the right port. Enable, enable. Enable. Change that to 8.4. No, you see, everything wants to reboot these days. Better late than never. That's okay. It's been a very random stream. VLAN port 6. LAN 2. Oh, enable. No, we haven't worked on the Blazor project because I'm bad. Not a lot. Thanks, Chris. No coding. Bit of a networking night. I'm not going to be able to do this on stream, man. It's going to want me to reboot stuff. That's such a shame. No. Scuppered by a reboot. I mean, I could reboot the router and oh heck, I didn't change it, did I? Thanks, Agent Coder. Should be in Science and Tech, you're right. I didn't change it. Oopsie. My bad. It's incredibly warm here again. What are we at the moment? 26 something, 27. I have changed it. Thank you very much. Can we survive another outage? It changed back. It shouldn't have. It's on Science and Tech. You've all been very patient with me tonight. Green screen not working on that anymore. Weird. Yeah, that's right. I've been on all this time, Chris. I've been on chatting. I didn't change it before. Right. Put some vectors in the chat if you want me to reboot my router. Or shall I just give up on this course of action? Code's Beardy's drunk and nothing really matters, so he doesn't care. Right. Vector bots, for those who subscribe, I guess. It swapped and went back to just chatting and then back to... Oh, right, okay. Weird. Do I reboot the router? Oh, Chris is... That's a definite yes from Chris. God, I'm so warm. No one's commented on the t-shirt because, you know, we all had a conversation on Mike Jolly's. Coda Beard votes yes. Chris votes yes. Okay, we're going to do it then. Don't listen to you. Well, we're going to do it, Chris. If I don't come back, Agent Code is gone. Right. So in theory, I should be back within 2 minutes. In theory. We should get the little graphic on stream to say I've lost the connection. So, I'll see you in a bit. 5, 4, 3. I believe we're back. Right, okay. That was quick. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, was it? 51 seconds we've been up for. Right, so when I disable... That's annoying. When I disable the USB NIC, port 6 goes out, he says. Yeah, there you go, it's gone. So I've definitely got the right port. Everything's happy there. So, problem is every time I'm going to make a change, it's going to want me to reboot. I know it is. So I put that back. Shh, don't say anything. So that's working. Go into there. LAN 2 is assigned to LAN 6. LAN 6. That's plugged into LAN 6. LOL. It's so big. Ethernet 4. Ethernet 4. Sorry, HEncoder. What we're trying to do is set up a reverse proxy using pfSense so we can figure out what servers Vector is speaking to. That's what we're trying to do. But we've ended up going down a big rabbit hole to try and achieve that goal. And not getting anywhere, really, at all. But, you know, it's all good fun. Using pfSense as a proxy to then Wireshark it. So that's that. That should be now USB LAN. Let's make it a bit easy to see. USB LAN. Still getting a 1.25 address. I don't understand. It's turned off there. LAN 2. LAN 2. Port 6. Copper Beardy, enjoy. Have a good sleep. Have a good weekend. Thank you for joining. See you around the streams. At this point, I don't understand why this is not working. Good night. It's not working. It's not working. Nothing's working. Why is it insisting on getting a one address? Heck, it just restarted the router on me automatically. Hello? Hello? Going well, this. The stream has gone off the rails. It's crashed multiple times. Why won't you pick up the right blinking IP? Makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Going down, going down. Hey, we're back again. No one's with me, I'm all on my own. I'm all on my own. It's not surprising, cause it's been a car crash of a stream. A car crash of a stream. It's been a car crash of a stream. I'm all on my own. 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 Doopy 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 doo. Doopy doo doopy 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 doo. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Jimmy Bob, Jimmy Bob, Jimmy Bob cricket. Ah, Agent Cody, you stuck around. Yes, I keep losing my connection because I'm messing about with things I shouldn't be messing about with on stream because I'm a crazy kind of person. I'm confused why this doesn't work because this should work as far as I'm concerned. Enable. Ah, you are kidding me. Wait. This can't be right. Unlock. Chris, you're all very patient, in fact, for sticking around with this crazy person messing about, basically. Why can't I type? What are you doing? 255? Oh, it's not the subnet, is it yet? Okay, I'm getting tired. 254. You're 4 minutes behind. Heck. What's behind? 3 hours 19 minutes. 3 hours 19 minutes. I don't expect this to work, but if this works, I'm going to be shocked. So after all, that DHCP isn't working on that port. Man! So if I unplug this now, it should stop pinging. Shall I put stuff in chat? Shall I put stuff in chat out of context, or shall I fast forward and be in real time? You haven't missed anything. Just catch up. You haven't missed anything. There we go. There we go. And now I should be able to now go to 168.1.4. No, 4.1. Duh! Nope. I'm picking it. Okay. I mean, I can reset the uptime to 0. It's not you. Phew. Is it me? Because I've been disconnecting a lot. It's Rambling Geek, yeah. It's probably because I've been disconnecting so much. Right, so I've just reset it, if that helps. I mean, it ruins the uptime message, but